Alright. So, what is the first group called? Excluding which element?
Hydrogen.
Alright. So, these are the alkali metals, excluding hydrogen. What are these called?
The alkaline earth metals.
Alkaline earth metals. And what is this entire big block here called?
The transition. Oh, yeah, the transition metals. Yeah, dude, we know.
Transition metals. What is the next group here called?
The carbon. No. The carbonium.
The boron group or family.
I was talking about the what we call it. Not properly. The ones after the transition. That's the carbon group. The next one's nitrogen. And then the oxygen group.
This is the nitrogen group.
And then it's the halogen.
So oxygen.
Then it's the noble gases. Yeah, then it's the halogen.
And then we have the...
You know, the only one that I remember was the halogen is transition.
And then lastly, we have noble gases.
Noble gases.
And what about the two rows down here?
I want to say that.
Rare. What's another name for them?
Non-existent metals.
They go inside the inner transition metals. All right.
Oh, you want a basketball team? No, you can't talk to him like that. Yeah, my next I need to call around once and see.
All right. How many energy levels does this have?
1, 2, 3.
So the energy levels is what?
The cycle.
The circle. So this has 3 energy levels.
There's a lot of circles on it. It's the thin line circle.
It's the orbits. So how many valence electrons?
1, 2, 2, 8.
How many? And what's the valence ones?
The 18. Valence electrons.
Valence electrons are the ones on the outside. So these. Only the ones on the outermost.
Mr. West, guess what game I'm getting here soon? So yesterday we got the new game. We got a game called Vampire, and then Friday I'm getting Blood. I'm so happy. That vampire game, you're a vampire and you're like a
So the valence electrons. So valence electrons are these outer ones. The energy levels are the rings. So this will be energy level 3, energy level 2, and energy level 1. Which atom is this?
What?
Yes, which element?
I don't know.
So this tells you which row. It'd be row or period 3. And this, if we were talk about the A group, this would be 5A. So this would be the 5A group. So from 5A, we know this is the nitrogen group.
It is arsenic.
So remember, we start from this row, 1, 2, 3, and then ignoring the middle, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's phosphorus. Remember, we begin counting with the first row, which includes helium. So this is what phosphorus looks like.
Wait, is that phosphorus? The second one?
So yes, this is phosphorus.
Mr. Lester, you got another periodic table?
Oh, I have one.
I mean, I did.
Look, something on self, like,
Something happened. Just give you one flip back.
yeah, mine's only in my backpack.
Alright. What are the two liquids?
Oh,
Two elements that are liquid at room temperature.
and krypton.
No.
Mercury and bronium.
Close?
No. No, something else.
So we all agree it's mercury is one of them. What's the symbol for mercury?
And it's like bromine, isn't it?
Bromine,
Bromine. That's what I said.
which is Br. What are the only gases?
Hydrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton.
So hydrogen, then the noble gases. The noble gases include helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon.
It was planet krypton with a gas giant.
And then what other ones?
Oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, and
Carbon is your pencil lead. Is that liquid or gas? Or solid?
Liquid or gas? I'll go with gas.
And we have nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and chlorine.
Dude, so my speaking from back in the other day.
So if we look,
I have to have it. I don't know how to give it back.
What's the gas?
if we look, they're all attached to each other. The gases, except for hydrogen, are all connected to each other. It's the right-hand side, along with this L shape. Then hydrogen by itself. The only liquids are these two.
I was biting my finger and it would come out and hurt me.
Stop biting your finger.
I'm just eating that because it's
So, how many valence electrons does argon have? 8. So everyone paying. Okay,
Can I use the bathroom?
no. Radon. How many valence electrons does radon have?
A lot.
8. It's in 8A. What about xenon? 8. It's still in group 8A. What does krypton have? Argon. Neon.
6.
Helium.
1. Oh.
How many electrons does helium have in total? 2. So how many does it have as valence electrons?
6.
2. If we zoom in here, we can see that helium is the only exception. Y'all quit it.
Yeah, so funny, dude.
So look at this. Everything in this column has one valence electron. Everything in this column has 2. Everything in the boron group has 3. Everything in the carbon group has 4. Everything in the nitrogen group has 5. Everything in the oxygen group has 6. All the halogens have 7. All the noble gases have 8 except for helium. If we go back to the drawing I had, you'll notice that this first energy level only has 2. This one has 8, and this one, the outer one, can vary. Y'all quit talking.
I got a question. The transition earth metals. What kind of benefits come from them?
What's a transition earth metal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Transmission.
What's the transmission metals?
Transition metals. Those things.
Alright.
Transmission.
How many benefits come on those?
2. But they're mostly exceptions. We don't really think of them as valence.
Shut up, Brad. I know you sleep at night. You too, Daniel.
So another name for these is rare earth metals. So everything in the same row or period has the same number of energy levels.
Why is there was 3 with those red colors.
What?
What's that one above the fluorine?
This is kind of showing that hydrogen can be over there. It's not supposed to be.
Okay.
It's an error. A lot of people will group hydrogen on the right-hand side.
Dude, 36 gender, dude. You know what I'm gonna add? I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get Steve in 6th period. Huh? 6th period. Shit. In 5th and 7th, I'm gonna get a piece of metal. Right, because he dropped athletics one at the actual. I like having that around it because it's slick and not getting it back down. I don't know where they're at. What, get one? Dude, get them look little something. Yeah. Charge. When it's charged. Oh.
What is atomic number?
Atomic number is. How many protons is in the yeah, atomic protons is in the nucleus. So you protons, the electrons. I'm smarter than John Johnson. The atomic mass is how much it weighs.
So this number right here is the atomic number.
And then atomic number is affected by the
It's equal to number of
proton.
protons. What is it if it's neutral? If it's neutral, meaning no charge and not an ion, the number of electrons, the number of total electrons is equal to the atomic number 2. So atoms in the same group have the same number of what? Valence electron. The only exception is hydrogen. Or helium. So give me some examples of alkali metals.
We got uranium, magnesium.
Nope.
Oh, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, Chromium.
Alright.
Chromium.
You're naming horribly wrong.
I
So
can't
lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, rubidium, and francium.
No, stop. No.
So which have similar properties?
You know, Joker's trademark saying
Groups are periods. So things in the same column have the same properties. Because same number of valence electrons. It's only the valence electrons that have the same that give the properties. So groups are the columns. But Mendeleev did what with his groups?
Made left, right,
But Mendeleev made his groups rows. Keep your mask on.
But it's not. Oh, God.
When did Mendeleev start a new row? Dimitri.
Back in 76.
Start a new row. When did he start a new row?
Back in
76 or 1700.
92, back in
Guys, quit. When did he start a new row? When did he create a new group? When the elements did what? Or how many elements? He did it when the properties begin to repeat.
Can I go use the bathroom now?
Be quick.
I'm getting lightning fast. That's the atomic mass, not the atomic number. This kid just looked at the atomic mass and was like, "No order."
Why did he leave gaps?
So because the elements weren't discovered.
Yes.
I'm a genius. I did it all by myself. They didn't have anything.
Because they haven't been discovered.
No, this one you have no. Just knew, okay? He was one of the smartest persons alive. Hi, Georgia.
Were the metalloids? It's on the other side of the staircase. So name the metalloids. What are metalloids? Which ones are they?
There are solids and liquids.
Which ones are they? And they're all solid.
The boron, the staircase.
What are they?
Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, and
Again, that thing's gonna be covered over.
Have you got one on?
Yes. So we start at boron and we draw our staircase.
Hey, No, you even to dude, tungsten's a what tungsten?
So boron. And then we go above and below. Silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, beryllium, and you can possibly do polonium and acetine. So you need to know which one's a metalloid and which ones aren't. What are properties of metals?
I thought antimony was something they say after you get married, right? It's an element.
You mean alimony? You mean alimony after you get a divorce and there's children involved and you have to pay so much? Or not, it's not just children. What are properties of metals? Solid is a questionable property, but they are solid. Malleable, so they're malleable. They're ductile. What else? They're good conductors of both heat and electricity. What about nonmetals? So they are poor conductors. What else? What's the opposite of malleable and ductile? Brittle. Metals are also usually lustrous.
What is lustrous, man?
Shiny. What about the metalloids in the middle? They are weak conductors. Are semiconductors. What's another name for group?
Oh, I know.
What's that?
Column.
What's another name for a group?
I clicked.
What's another name for the group, which is also a column?
A column?
A family.
I call myself Satan people.
So metalloids share same properties. Share some properties of metals and non-metals. Y'all should be paying attention. You know this is a test review, right? For the test tomorrow?
I watch a YouTube channel or something. Yeah, I watch every night. Sometimes I watch a lot.
What's a fact about the noble gases?
They don't react.
They don't react. Noble gases. Why don't they react? Because they're full, or meaning they have 8 valence electrons. Remember, the first energy level in helium are full at 2.
Hey, Mr. West.
Yes?
Okay. I'm gonna get there with you. If everybody in this group make 90, so like keep the group to 90, me, John, Cody, and Michael will make you get to 1 million subscribers on your YouTube channel.
Y'all are doing
On
that.
the YouTube.
I don't care about the YouTube channel.
But you can get cash off YouTube.
No account. That would be illegal.
On YouTube, you can, yeah. Yeah, and you can monitor and stuff. Yeah.
Nope, that would be illegal.
How's it illegal? That's a big kind of.
Because my YouTube channel is for education purposes. I can't monetize the fact I'm teaching you.
Oh, crap. Hey. So we gotta make another one about gaming. We gotta make a streaming account. Stream on Twitch. Dude, yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure you can play a lot of them. Would you be down for that?
No.
Be a Twitch streamer?
I don't have enough internet to house this Twitch stream.
Well, Well, get in there.
Y'all shouldn't be about that.
Yeah.
Me and her are friends.
Yeah, we gonna fill back here.
Whatever you have in your mouth, no, stop doing that.
Yeah, but
Not you.
spit the water.
Who?
You.
Dog Mouth.
What do you have in your mouth?
I got nothing in my mouth.
Oh, it's got a big dick down.
Ah.
So it's just like each chick. They got a lot of a little pound on that. Dude, when I get my y'all gonna do
Which one is group 10? What elements are in group 10?
Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nickel.
Nickel.
Lead.
This is 10.
Platinum. Darn stadium.
So, you went and counted all the way to the left. What could you do? Could have done that would have been easier.
Just color from the right.
This is 13 because it's 3A. Hence, this would be 12, 11, 10.
Look, time is the essence. You know what I mean, dog? Time is
I
I don't know what that means, but I like saying it because it's my video game reference. Time is of the essence. It's a person. Oh. No, I'm wrong.
So, here's a trick question for you guys. If an element is a gas, it must be a what?
No. That's cat.
So, is oxygen a noble gas?
Clearly.
Yeah.
There's nitrogen. Oxygen.
So, if you're a gas, you must be what?
Yellow. Oh, yellow gotta take.
Wait.
No, no.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm thinking.
That's it.
Non-conductive.
Non-metal.
But
Going
didn't
down.
think of that one. Maybe. My mind just exploded. Dude, you go on my talking session and then really on. There's literally different vibing and talking about the dead all the time.
That's the worst pen in the world.
When my dog died, I went into it. Oh, Mr. West, when you had that story,
You have a chair.
you know what it was?
It's like a
It
microphone.
was a rough day for me.
Please know it's all.
I went
Keep your mask on.
My dog was sick, right? It was getting better. I woke up the next morning. I was getting better than that. See, I woke up and he was dead. I walked inside. I told my mama like she was dead. She was like, I know. Yeah.
So, if you have 3 valence electrons,
I'm like, yeah,
It's gonna be
you are what? An element that has 3 electrons is what?
I miss my pit bull. I miss him jumping on me and biting my neck. Killing me. Nice time.
Guys, what? Answer the question. An element that has 3 valence electrons is what?
Any group of 3A.
So, yes, is a member of boron group.
May I go to the restroom?
Be quick.
I'm smart. They should have like 15 minutes.
I literally said group 3.
Oh, you did? I couldn't say shit.
I said the very long.
I'm smarter than you. What grade you in? Exactly. I'm a dude. He's having like a 3.8 GPA right now. That's weak. I'm a 4.0. I shall.
Yeah, that's cap.
Really? I'm trying to go.
How is the periodic table sorted? Cody, stop doing the desk and keep your mask on. Put the desk down.
God, my mask. Daniel's my alibi. Daniel, I'm gonna look up on you now.
So, how is the periodic table sorted?
My valence, white atoms,
By increasing what?
and valence electrons.
Oh, but that's
Radiation.
Atomic number.
That's what I said. Photons. This book died day. Look, Brad, I know you live there. I know you have anything to do. You understand me? Brad, I know what your car is.
Why is potassium and sodium so similar? They're in the same group and have the same number of valence electrons.
Nah, he does a Ford Focus.
Those are no nice. He doesn't Mitsubishi for clips.
So elements in the same family have what?
In the same family, have the same valence.
And what else? Chemical properties.
But really smart. You should know these. I know these. You don't.
If you're a semiconductor, you're what type of element? A metalloid.
I knew that.
The chemical symbol represents.
Oh, the name?
Yes.
Oh crap.
What did Mendeleev do? What did Dmitry Mendeleev do?
Discover elements. He also knew more about the elements.
He created the periodic table.
He also made his periodic table more of a rows periodic table than columns. Right? Yeah, he discovered more about elements he didn't know about than people who knew.
Alright, tomorrow is going to be the test. It is 33 questions long. And the only thing you'll have is a blank periodic table.
A blank periodic table. Now, how am I exactly about that?
Alright.
What card?
Come on.
Once John gets back.
What card is- what?
Over in the card.
Yeah.